assess the reasons for increase in divorce rate, particularly in the context of Indian society. In this topic, in this question, first describe what is divorce, right? Then a general, a statement ki in recent times, because of a structural changes, interactional changes, right? There is high rate of, divorce visible in society. है ना? Then you have two choices to write the main body. First choice, ki general interpretation, ki what are the economic factors, social policy, now policies are there, laws are there for separation, Hindu Marriage Act, amendments recent times from Triple Talaq Act, then changing a status of women, social mobility of men and women, right? Functional alternative institutions are there, right? Functional equivalent institutions are there, right? And highlighting all these factors, regions, you conclude key combination of factors, play role. You have other choice of interpreting the main body. You can give example of India, but theoretically interpreting the main body, and theoretical interpretation में high rate of divorce के ऊपर functional perspective on high rate of divorce. कि earlier functions of structure, for example family used to perform economic function, socialization function, education का function, legitimization to sexual behavior through marriage, reproduction का function, isn't it? And these functions, strengthened the relations of men and women. जो relationship था वो functionally, binding था. जैसे economic function, men used to work in the fields, do heavy tasks, agriculture में, herding, gathering, isn't it? And women used to perform small economic tasks, right? Rearing animals, milching animals, isn't it? है ना? So small economic, storing, harvesting, isn't it? And both were interdependent. Similarly, education of children, right? Primary socialization of children, women, and secondary apprenticeship and all. Through apprenticeship, socialization, education of children by father, by grandfather, isn't it? So, dependence. Similarly, like legitimization to sexual behavior through marriage. But over the years, what happened, there is substantial change in modern society in the functions. Now, function of family has declined. Economy is no more essential function, economy factory. And both men and women are working in factory, right? Functional alternatives are there, functional equivalents are there to both men and women. So that relationship, which earlier was strong because of economic dependence, that has weakened, and so high rate of divorce and separation. इसी तरह other functions का reference देकर, you can. कि today socialization के लिए, for socialization there are functional alternatives, early childhood care centers, है ना? तो since these functional alternatives are there, so men and women ka relationship, which earlier was strong, both were interdependent, both were oriented, towards socialization of children, abhi wo weaken ho gaya and divorce. So similarly, you can refer to Marxist perspective. Marxist perspective में जैसे many Marxists, like in family, marriage and kinship, many Marxists, David Cooper, right? And others, other Marxists, that concept, exactly I'm not able to recall the name, but that concept of family like electric fuse. Family like electric. Edmund Leach, yes, recalled. Edmund Leach, इतना stimulus overload होता है at times. Edmund Leach का concept कि isolated nuclear family separated from wider community whenever need arise, right? This family becomes like electric fuse and blast, separation, divorce, right? जब ज़्यादा stress होता है, tension होता है isolated nuclear families में, so family become dysfunctional, isn't it? Isolated nuclear family, wide, away from wider community. एंड ब्लास्ट लाइक इलेक्ट्रिक फ्यूज, जैसा इलेक्ट्रिक फ्यूज में ज़्यादा लोड बढ़ने से ब्लास्ट होता है, वैसे स्ट्रेस टेंशन बढ़ने से. सो सच रेफरेंसेस ऑल्सो यू कैन, सच थिंक थियरीज ऑल्सो यू कैन रेफर, यू नो, एंड अप्लाई. यू कैन अप्लाई symbolic interactionist कि earlier the meaning of divorce was stigmatized, it was unthoughtful, right? Divorce stigma था, unthoughtful था in traditional society में, right? It was not appreciated, right? Marriage was considered as sacred, है ना? Marriage was collective manifestation, not individual, right? But in today's society, the meanings have changed. The meaning of divorce has changed. It is no more stigmatized, right? Earlier divorce was unthoughtful, but today, earlier divorce was considered as, hateful act, shameful act, right? The meanings were different. And in today's society, the new meanings to divorce, individual liberty, beginning of new life, isn't it? After, divorce and separation. So these are, so symbolic, like parental roles and marital roles, the meaning of parental roles and marital roles are also changing, transforming in course of interaction. And so, high rate of divorce and separation. So, you can apply symbolic interactions perspective. So, try to bring perspective also, to discuss this question, right?